Good afternoon, everyone, and executives of Pfizer. I would like to start the presentation off by saying thank you for coming, and also by throwing it back into time to 2019, when hospitals were at full capacity, the death tolls were rising, and whole countries were getting into total lockdowns. That's right. Let's take it back to COVID-19 by doing a thorough analysis. Throughout the presentation, we will talk about vaccine distribution, efficacy, safety monitoring, and corporate social responsibility. And our goals are analysis of vaccine effectiveness, tracking distribution, trends, and predicting future demands for vaccines. To accomplish our goals, meet our team of analytics managers, which is composed of Alessandro, Nitish, Rafaela, Nihal, Guglielmo, and myself. Now I'll pass it on to Rafaela to talk about and give you more detail about the situation.
COVID-19. The US has the highest number of reported COVID-19 cases globally, reaching almost 17 million cases. This number, however, varies across states, with some regions experiencing higher transmission than others. In the second place, we have India. Most cases were documented in 2021. However, the country has made significant strides in vaccination, leading to a decline in the numbers. Brazil has the third highest number of cases globally. Several factors contributed to this, including the emergencies of variants, initial vaccine rollout issues, and social inequalities that limited access to health care for some populations.
Pfizer's analysis of vaccine effectiveness during the initial rollout period. The first chart shows the trends of average COVID-19 cases over time. We can see cases rapidly increased, peaking at 400,000 in the second quarter of 2021 before vaccines were widely available. However, as vaccination efforts progressed, represented by the steep rise in the partially vaccinated population in the third chart, case numbers steadily declined to around 20,527,854 by the third quarter of 2021. Importantly, the second chart reveals recoveries per quarter closely follow this trend. We see a sizable spike in recoveries during the second quarter of 2021, reaching over 370,000, likely attributed to the protective effects of vaccines. While encouraging, this graph covers just the initial stages of the vaccination campaign. Continued diligence through full vaccination and boosters when recommended remains crucial going forward. This visual data summary demonstrates how Pfizer's vaccine has helped reduce cases burdens and promotes recoveries during rollout, positively impacting public health outcomes so far.
On the left, we can visualize representation indicating the spread of COVID-19 across various countries. The color intensity on the map correlates with the number of confirmed cases. Dark shades often significantly high numbers. Such maps are instrumental for quickly communicating complex data and can highlight disparities in case distribution, indicating regions that may need more resource and policy attention. Adjacent to the map is a line graph depicting average people fully vaccinated. The sharp upward trajectory is the line graph indicates a significant increase in the number of people who have received their full vaccination. This data is plotted over time, divided into quarters, showing a condensed view of vaccinating progress. The step slope suggestion an aggressive vaccination campaign. With this graph is a powerful tool for illustrating the scale and speed of public health response.
A testament to human resilience and scientific progress. Let's look at our updated forecast, which shows a significant shift due to widespread vaccinations and the development of herd immunity. Starting with our cases, you'll notice a sharp uptick in the numbers. However, Our vaccination efforts intensified, the growth curve began to flatten. Our initial estimate of more than 1 million cases by the fourth quarter of 2021 was adjusted due to the previous and protective shield of vaccinations have provided. Moving to the death toll, we see a parallel trend. Our efforts in public health vaccination have altered the landscape. What was once a grim outlook with an estimated of 28,000 deaths has been considerably reduced. The impact of vaccines can't be overstated. Each shot not only protects the individual but also those around them, breaking the chain of transmission. This collective immunity has brought our numbers down, changing the forecast to one of the hope rather than despair. As of now, we are tracking cases and deaths significantly lower than our worst case scenarios. This is direct evidence of vaccines' effectiveness and the community's commitment to achieve the herd immunity. Our work is far from over, but we are moving in the right direction. The data is clear, vaccinations save lives, and herd immunity is within reach. We must continue our efforts and stay vigilant and support each other to maintain this positive trend. Let's keep the momentum going, follow the public health guidelines, and get vaccinated if you haven't already.
In this slide, we are taking a close look at Pfizer vaccine distribution worldwide. The other group is excelling, showing our extensive reach. Euro and the Western Pacific Regional Office are close behind, signaling our effectiveness in Europe and the Western Pacific. On the other hand, American Regional Office reveals potential for improvement in the Americas. The Southeast Asia Regional Office is consistent, yet we can further enhance it. A critical focus is on the African Regional Office, where the need for increased distribution efforts is evident to ensure vaccine accessibility for everyone. To improve our distribution, focusing on an ever-improving logistic chains, establishing strong local partnership, employing advanced tracking technology, and bolstering community awareness campaigns are pivotal. These steps are our foundation for extending the reach and redefining the efficiency of Pfizer vaccine distribution.
In conclusion, our analysis underscores the vital role of effective vaccine distribution and monitoring strategies, highlighting Pfizer's vaccine efficacy in reducing global COVID-19 cases and fatalities. The insights gained from our data visualizations identify distribution patterns and potential areas for improvement. Predictive modeling enables proactive management of future vaccine demands, addressing shortages or surges effectively. Optimizing distribution strategies based on our findings will enhance coverage and public health outcomes, strengthening our response to COVID-19 and improving pandemic preparedness. Our commitment to data-driven decision-making and transparency will guide ongoing efforts to save lives and contribute to global health.